Sup friends, it's Necro. Today I wanted to speak to you about the Ouija board or spirit board. This video is not sponsored, I just so happen to have a Ouija board and I got it a few months ago. I've actually only tried using this one in particular twice, but I want to talk to you all about my experiences with spirit boards in general. Now, I've been wanting to get one for a really long time, or even for so many years I just wanted to even just try it just to see what was up, because just hearing so many crazy stories over the years from friends and whatnot, it just seemed like fun. I don't know, chaos is just fun to me, and I've always been fascinated with communicating with the paranormal. So now the first time I actually ever got my hands on one, which was over a year ago, it wasn't mine. My friend wanted to go to a cemetery like late at night and use it, and I just thought it was a genius idea, use his board. So we went. For some reason I wasn't really thinking. I thought that it was like an abandoned place, but it wasn't. It was like a cemetery. We got there and I'm like, wait, it's closed. Like, they have hours, we can't go here. So we didn't end up doing it. We were gonna do it like just kind of not too far from the area, maybe on the street, just hoping that we'd talk to some spirit from the area, but we just ended up leaving and deciding that we were gonna go in nature somewhere. So the spot we were trying next is called Black Star Canyon. It's a famous trail in Orange County. It's known as a paranormal hotspot and all its fucking wicked stories there. One of my favorite places to go hiking, by the way. Can get some sketchy vibes from that area, which is what ended up happening. So we go there, and like the area where we park, there are just people, like a group of people there, like looking at us like, get the hell out of here. So we ended up leaving. Long story short, we just fucking just found a random spot to do it, and we did. So now the funny thing with it is that, so me and my friend were both kind of like holding on the what do you call this again? Planchette. So we're both, I don't remember, I think we both just had like one hand on each side. Fuck, I'm all sweaty. There's like sweat on it. But yeah, so we were doing that, but it was fucking obvious. My friend was a few years younger than me. It was obvious he was fucking moving it. I could just tell. I mean, like, when I'm looking at his arm and it's like, I mean, come on. You could just fucking tell where, if you have your hand on the planchette with someone and it's moving a certain way and it totally looks like they're pushing it like a little bit, but like slickly. Yeah, it was interesting. The odd thing about it though is that we actually got some signals from nature. We weren't getting too much of this, but like we would say, all right, give us a sign. We'd ask a certain question, give us a sign, make a noise or something from the right or left, and like we heard like once like a really loud bang. We heard once like it was pretty silent, and another time like a cricket made a noise or a bird chirped, or that was kind of cool. But it was kind of like, why do we have the spirit board if we're not even using it? So now the other times I've used the board, it was just me solo, which is actually, I used it with this board at my place. And the first time I did it, I was like, this is legit. I have my own like just beliefs with things, especially with just occult and witchcraft stuff. I just kind of feel like If you believe you can do something, or if you believe it has a certain tool, has a certain use or a certain way to do it, just do the way that you want to do it. Like, I know there's certain Ouija board rules out there, but I say do it the way you want to do it. Now, the way I do it might be different than the way you think it should be done, and that's totally cool. But I just want to share with you guys like what I think and how I like to use it and my experience with that. So now when I did it, I always just got the belief that there is that it's just a communication tool. So for me, I think that, like, if I want to communicate with an angel, I can. If I want to communicate with a demon, I can. If I want to communicate with a past relative or whoever. So the person I decided, or spirit or whatnot, that I decided to communicate with the first time that I used it at my place was Aleister Crowley. And it was pretty fucking legit. Like, I could, now with the now what I noticed is pressure is key, because if you just kind of have your fingers on there, it's like, and you're concentrating your energy on it, it kind of doesn't move around. Like, I noticed when I pushed down and gave it a little bit of pressure, it would actually move around. Now obviously I would cleanse my space, I would protect the area, and it's just a distraction with the video camera on because I'm just talking to you guys about this, so this isn't like I'm legitly doing it. Oh fuck. But now with that said, when I did it, it was legit moving around. Like, I was asking it questions. I don't remember what it was telling me exactly. I just remember it being very dark, and I was like, oh, like evil stuff. Now, I don't really like to give too much information about my personal experiences with the paranormal. I have a book of shadows that I write in. I honestly don't even fucking remember what it was telling me, but yeah, so that's that. Now, I know there is like a spirit that's, from the research I've done, I always get the name wrong, that's mainly associated with it. I don't know, it's supposedly like Zozo or something like that. I know it's not Zozo, but it's something similar. And I know that I tried communicating specifically with that spirit, and when I did that, it didn't do anything. Probably because I don't really think that that's that spirit's name, because supposedly it gives its name away, and most spirits or demons don't do that, because once you know their name, then you have control to tell them like to go away. So most of the time they don't really give it away. Like, you have to already know who you're dealing with, and that's just the safe way to do it. Be careful, guys. I'm not responsible for any crazy stories you have, because I've seen some crazy supernatural things. So just be careful, do your research. I know another rule is like, make sure that you go to goodbye. That's like a common thing at the end. I didn't do that. When it legit worked for me, I didn't do that. I actually need to like start using this more. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I did this video because someone said that they wanted more like occult witchy stuff, so I was like, cool, that's what I'm into. So that'd be really cool if you guys stick with me and let me know in the comments below one of your stories or what you think or why you haven't tried it. So that's that.